This past Sunday, Pastor Brent shared about two men, Abraham and Isaac. And he shared a little bit about their mess and how, despite their mess, God was still able to redeem them and still use them for his good. And honestly, I appreciate how Pastor Brent never tried to downplay the mess that they made. Matter of fact, I think he highlighted it really well for us to see just how wrong they were kind of living. And despite it, how God still used them. And it got me thinking about how in my own life, I can oftentimes sell myself short because of maybe past mistakes, past failures, maybe even generations past, the mistakes that my family has made, generations and generations before me. But God does not want us to live in our past mistakes. Instead, he wants to use us to change future generations. Even if you don't have kids, the choices you're making today are still influencing and impacting and shaping future generations. Man, I hope we live in that. Honestly, Psalm chapter 139, verses 1 and 2, it simply says this. It says, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me." In verse 2, it says, "You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar." And it gets me thinking a little of how God, he knows every piece of us. And despite our mess, he still saw enough value that 2,000 years ago, he sent his son to die on a cross for us. And that should change the way we live today. He gave us the greatest gift, and he gave it so freely. And my hope and my prayer for every one of us here at Calvary Hill Church is that we would learn to live in that gift and let it shape future generations because of the commitment that we make today to live in that. Just a quick reminder, we have a quick information meeting happening in room 104 right after our second service this Sunday, and also our annual business meeting will be happening right after our second service in room 104. If you're a member, make sure that you're able to be a part of that. And honestly, I just want to finish again with saying, I hope and pray that you will make it a priority to be here this Sunday, 9 and 10:45. Let us change our future generations by the choices you make today. We're so excited to see you and worship together and see how God uses us to make a difference. God bless you, Calvary Hill. Look forward to seeing you soon.